Russia is the world's largest country by land area, a place where big ideas meet even bigger challenges. Today, we're looking at megaprojects that are changing the face of this vast nation. From the Arctic Circle to the Far East, Russia is building on a scale that's hard to imagine. These megaprojects span various sectors, from transportation and energy to urban development. But what drives these massive undertakings? In this video, we'll take a closer look at these massive megaprojects and their potential impact on Russia's economy and global standing. Stay tuned until the end. The last megaproject on the list will completely change how you see Russia's ambitions for the future. Let's start with the Moscow-Kazan high-speed railway. This game-changing project will connect the Russian capital with the city of Kazan, covering a distance of 770 kilometers, with trains traveling at speeds of up to 400 kilometers per hour. Once completed in 2027, passengers will be able to travel from Moscow to Kazan in just 3.5 hours, compared to the current 12-hour journey. The railway was originally slated for completion by 2023, with an estimated cost of 1.7 trillion rubles, approximately $25 billion. However, as of March 2020, construction has been postponed due to the high cost and the need for further studies on ridership. Despite this setback, the Moscow-Kazan line is still seen as the first segment of an ambitious transnational high-speed railway that could one day connect Moscow to Beijing, spanning over 7,000 kilometers. China has shown significant interest in the project, with the China Railway International Group agreeing to provide a loan of 400 billion rubles, about $6.2 billion, for the construction over a 20-year period. Chinese involvement comes with the condition of using Chinese technology and equipment, which Russian stakeholders have accepted due to limited local capabilities and restricted access to Western technologies. Once operational, this railway line is expected to serve 10.5 million passengers in its first year, with projections reaching 20 million annually by 2035. Russian Railways plans to operate bullet trains reaching up to 440 kilometers per hour on this route. However, building a high-speed railway in Russia comes with its own set of challenges. The country's harsh climate, vast distances, and complex terrain require innovative engineering solutions. But China and Russia are no strangers to overcoming such obstacles. So, how does this project compare to others around the world? While countries like China and Japan are known for their extensive high-speed rail networks, the Moscow-Kazan line stands out for its sheer scale and ambition. With a projected cost of over $20 billion, it's one of the most expensive railway projects in the world. However, the potential benefits, from increased trade to improved quality of life, make it a worthwhile investment in Russia's future. Moving to the harsh environment of the Russian Arctic, the Northern Latitudinal Railway is a 707-kilometer project that aims to transform transportation in Russia's Arctic regions. This railway will connect the industrial settlements of the Yamal Peninsula to the Arctic Ocean via the Kara Sea, providing a vital link for the region's oil and gas fields. Russia holds the world's largest natural gas reserves, containing 25% of the global total. It also ranks 8th in proven oil reserves. The Yamal Peninsula is a key region, producing over 90% of Russia's natural gas and 12% of its oil. The project involves the construction of over 350 kilometers of new railway lines, including bridges across the Ob and Nadym rivers. It's being developed through a public-private partnership, with the Yamalo-Nenets regional government investing in a road across the Ob River and providing necessary paperwork. At the same time, Russian Railways (RZD) will reconstruct neighboring passages. Gazprom, a Russian majority state-owned multinational energy corporation, is also involved and responsible for a 104-kilometer railway line between Nadym and Pangoda. The Northern Latitudinal Railway is expected to become a new export route, solving the issue of transporting products from the Yamal Peninsula to the Northern Sea Route. It will also link two key Arctic railway lines in Russia, the line between Tyumen and Nadym, and the northern line from Arkhangelsk. If completed, The railway will enable the delivery of goods from the Yamal Peninsula across the ports in the northwestern basin within a relatively short time. However, constructing a railway in the Arctic presents unique challenges, such as dealing with permafrost, extreme temperatures, and limited accessibility. The project requires specialized equipment and construction techniques to ensure the railway can withstand the harsh conditions. Despite these obstacles, the railway is expected to transport up to 23.9 million tons of cargo annually, highlighting its economic significance. This railway also has geopolitical implications. As climate change makes the Arctic more accessible, countries are competing to control the region's resources and strategic shipping routes. Let's move on to our next megaproject. The Moscow Central Ring Road, also known as the CKAD, is a massive project designed to alleviate Moscow's notorious traffic congestion. This 525-kilometer highway encircles the city, providing an alternative route for transit traffic. Like many large cities, Moscow suffers from severe traffic congestion, leading to long commute times, air pollution, and economic inefficiencies. The Central Ring Road is designed to address these problems by providing an alternative route for traffic and distributing traffic more evenly across the city. The road, built on President Putin's instructions, crosses 13 federal roads and is expected to reduce the burden on existing transport networks by redistributing traffic flow. It will also form part of a larger transport corridor spanning the entire European part of Russia, from the Baltic Sea to the Urals. The project is being completed in stages, with some sections already open to traffic. The total cost of construction of the project is over $1.37 billion. Once fully operational, it's expected to significantly reduce travel times and improve logistics in the Moscow region. The next megaproject stretches over 3,000 kilometers from Siberia to China, known as the Power of Siberia gas pipeline, is a massive energy infrastructure project. The pipeline traverses some of Earth's most remote and inhospitable terrain, including permafrost, mountains, and seismically active regions. The pipeline began operations in 2019 and has a capacity of 38 billion cubic meters of gas per year. This not only provides a significant boost to Russia's energy exports, but also helps China meet its growing energy needs while reducing its reliance on coal. The Power of Siberia pipeline is part of a larger $400 billion deal between Russia and China, signed in 2014. The deal includes the construction of a second pipeline, the Power of Siberia 2, which will further increase Russia's gas exports to China. This phase involves the construction of about 800 kilometers of pipeline, bringing the total length of the Power of Siberia pipeline to over 3,000 kilometers. While Power of Siberia 2 is a significant project, it's not expected to fully compensate for Russia's loss of the European gas market. The potential capacity of 50 billion cubic meters per year is far smaller than the 165 billion cubic meters Russia sold to Europe and Turkey in 2019. Additionally, the estimated revenue per 1,000 cubic meters of gas delivered to China is lower than what Russia received from its European sales. Nevertheless, the project is still seen as economically viable, with potential rent revenues of $2.5 billion to $4.3 billion per year. For Russia, this pipeline represents a strategic shift towards the east, diversifying its energy exports and reducing its dependence on European markets. It also strengthens Russia's position as a major player in the global energy market, with vast reserves of natural gas and a growing network of pipelines. For China, the pipeline helps to address the country's energy security concerns. As the world's largest energy consumer, China is increasingly considering natural gas as a cleaner alternative to coal. The Power of Siberia pipeline provides a reliable, long-term gas supply, supporting China's efforts to reduce air pollution and combat climate change. Next on our list is the Arctic LNG-2 project, a colossal liquefied natural gas development megaproject located on the Gaidan Peninsula in Russia's far north. The sheer scale of this project involves the construction of an LNG plant capable of producing 19.8 million tons per year, as well as the creation of a new Arctic port. Building this facility is a significant challenge due to the extreme environmental conditions, with temperatures dropping as low as -50 degrees Celsius. Despite these challenges, the project is seen as crucial for boosting Russia's LNG export capabilities. The Arctic LNG-2 project is being developed by Novatek, Russia's largest independent natural gas producer. It also involves international partners such as Total, CNPC, and the Japan Arctic LNG Consortium. The project's total cost is estimated at around $23 billion, with financing coming from a mix of equity investments and project financing. As of 2021, the project was in active construction, with the first train scheduled to start production in 2023, and the second and third trains in 2024 and 2025, respectively. Once fully operational, Arctic LNG-2 will significantly strengthen Russia's position in the global LNG market. Russia has the world's largest natural gas reserves, and the Arctic is estimated to hold a significant portion of these reserves. The Arctic LNG-2 project, along with other LNG projects in the region, could help Russia diversify its energy exports and reduce its dependence on pipeline gas. This project, along with other LNG projects in the region, could help Russia diversify its energy exports and reduce its dependence on pipeline gas. Now, let's move on to the Moscow International Business Center, also known as Moscow City, is a massive development featuring numerous skyscrapers and business facilities. It aims to establish Moscow as a global financial and business hub rivaling the likes of London, New York, and Hong Kong. Located just 4 kilometers west of the Kremlin, it covers an area of 60 hectares along the Moscow River. The project began in the 1990s, but progress was slow due to economic instability and bureaucratic obstacles. However, development has accelerated in recent years, with several new skyscrapers being completed and more under construction. One of the most notable buildings in Moscow City is the Federation Tower, which is 374 meters tall, the second tallest building in Europe. The tower features office spaces, luxury apartments, and an observation deck with panoramic city views. Other notable buildings include the Mercury City Tower, the Eurasia Tower, and the OKO Tower, each of which boasts its own unique architectural style and amenities. The complex also includes shopping centers, restaurants, and entertainment venues, making it a destination for both business and leisure. Moving on, standing 462 meters tall, the Lakhta Center in St. Petersburg is the tallest building in Europe and 16th in the world. It serves as the headquarters for Russian energy giant Gazprom and features a range of office, recreational, and public spaces. The skyscraper's unique design, which consists of 5 wings twisting around a central core, has made it an instant landmark in St. Petersburg. The building's facade is made of specially treated glass that reflects the changing colors of the sky, creating a dynamic visual effect. The construction of the Lakhta Center was a complex and challenging undertaking. The building's foundation required the largest continuous concrete pour in world history, and its unique shape necessitated the use of advanced engineering and construction techniques. Now let's move on to the Vostochny Cosmodrome, Russia's new spaceport in the Amur region. Construction began in 2011, with the goal of giving Russia its own launch site and reducing its dependence on the Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan. Covering an area of 700 square kilometers, the Cosmodrome is situated in the Svobodny and Shimanovsk districts, about 600 kilometers north of Vladivostok. The project has faced numerous delays and setbacks. In 2015, a corruption scandal emerged, with several officials accused of embezzling millions of dollars from the project funds. This led to a major reshuffling of construction management and increased oversight from the Russian government. Despite these issues, the Cosmodrome has already hosted several successful launches, including the inaugural launch of the Soyuz 2.1A rocket in 2016. The facility has state-of-the-art launch pads, processing facilities, and a mission control center, enabling it to support a wide range of space missions. It currently has one operational launch pad. In the coming years, the facility is expected to expand with additional launch pads and infrastructure to support crewed missions and lunar launches. And this brings us to the end of the video. So, what do you think? Are these megaprojects the key to Russia's future? What challenges and opportunities do you see for Russia as it pursues these massive undertakings? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. See you soon.